Good morning. I'm Pastor Steve of the Word Christian Fellowship. Glad you can be with us today. It's February 18th, Friday morning. Hope you're getting ready for a good weekend. Hopefully you're a believer and you're on your way to heaven. The end of Matthew 28, end of verse 20, the very end of that chapter, it says, "Teach them to observe all that I've commanded you, and lo, I'm with you always, even until the end of the age." To be a disciple of Jesus Christ is a lot different than just going to church once or twice a week. To get excited because the preacher moved you or the worship team inspired you is nice, but that's not spiritual growth. To enjoy fellowship with your friends is a wonderful part of the Christian life, but it in and of itself is not discipleship. The goal and the cornerstone of our activity, that which brings God the most glory, is for you to become a disciple. God's goal is not salvation. That's just the introduction to God's goal. His desire is that those who are saved become disciples. It's not enough to say you're on your way to heaven. The issue is, are you becoming like the one who's taking you to heaven? That's discipleship, and that's what Christ wants to give you, and he wants from you. A writer wrote that discipleship is a development process that progressively brings Christians from spiritual infancy to spiritual maturity, so they are then able to reproduce the process with someone else. The single overarching goal of a disciple is to bring all life under the lordship of Jesus Christ and help someone else to do the same, to help someone else become a disciple. This brings discipleship to a full circle. Disciples are to turn around and make other disciples. That's how you fulfill the mandate of the Great Commission. Whether that's at home in your relationship, at work, in your church, through mentoring or volunteering at a public school, or a variety of ways, your life should be about discipling others to be more like Christ. That's your highest calling and purpose in your life after you're saved. Would other Christians say of you that you are a Christian, that you are a disciple? What are you doing to make disciples? Tell God, say, Lord, I want to be an instrument used by you to help others grow in their walk with you. Grow me in mine, and then also place others in my path for me to disciple in your way, God. Once we are saved, we're to become disciples and to make others disciples, that we become more and more Christ-like. That's spiritual growth. Hope this helps you. I hope you have a great day and a great weekend. Go to church Sunday, and I'll see you here Monday morning.